This is my quarter century old Tango Hotel 2280 handheld transceiver, which is not working. It would not get power on. It has been in shell for quite some time, and I was thinking of what to do. A close look at it shows there are a couple of screws here, one here and another here, which I'll try to open up. And these two do not seem to be for opening the radio, but for this latch over there. With a good bit of effort, I have been able to pull out these two long screws with this screwdriver with multiple types of bits. So I'm happy now I can see what is inside my TH2280. Though I could easily remove the battery box, I could not open up the TH2280. So I'll try to remove these two screws as well and see what happens. Now I have removed those two tiny screws with some washers also there and the bracket or clamp from that as well. Now I'll try once again. First I got this cover for the power input jacket, and then I could separate the two parts of TH2280. I have to be cautious because I don't know what all I am going to damage in the process of opening up this. Anyway, I'll try gradually. Next I took off this rubber piece which was covering the PTT and some other switches in this region, and the separation has occurred, but this portion is not coming through. So I'll have to be very cautious because I'll end up damaging the whole thing in the process if I am not very cautious. I had a close look at the top portion to see whether there are any removable screws there. This is the squelch. This is power and volume on off switch as well. You can see an LED there. And this is the antenna socket, that is for a rubber ducky BNC connector, older type. Now we have SMA connector or sub miniature A connectors for most of the new radios. This is a very old one, quarter century old. As the next step, I could remove the caps of these potentiometers. These are the knobs of the potentiometers, and I could remove the caps. Now let us see. Using a screwdriver as a wedge here, I could gradually separate these two portions very cautiously. With a lot of cautious effort, I have been finally able to separate the two portions. I don't think I have broken any part so far. Everything looks as if nothing has been broken. This also, there are two screws here, but I don't want to unscrew it because one, this is underneath this flap, and secondly I don't want to remove that antenna socket from there. I'll have to find out what is wrong with the radio itself. One simple thing which I have found now here is that the power contacts are all corroded. So my first job will be to clean it and see whether it will work in any way. That will be the most simple way to try out, because the power is not getting on. So when power is not getting on, usually the problem comes in the power region, power supply region. This is the battery contact. There does not be so much of corrosion in the battery box, either outside or the inside contacts looks clean. So I'll clean everything and then see. Clean the contacts partially, then I found that one of the contacts is broken. I don't know whether this will still give the connection from the battery. Part of it is broken. I have put 4 dry cells in the battery box, and before putting them I have checked the voltage. Each one has a voltage of around 1.6 volts. I am checking the voltage from the battery box, that is 6.46 volt. That will be good enough. Now I have assembled the battery box and put it inside the radio, and then I am trying to switch on, but nothing happens. So the repair has not been successful. I like to find out the cause. I don't know whether the battery contacts are also good, because one of the battery contacts have been broken. So I'll have to continue my efforts again.